Hello, good morning to one and all. Today I am going to share with a myth related to Kundalini Awakening. Most of the videos on YouTube or Google you can find out that why Kundalini energy is dangerous, or they have claimed that without any physical guru we should not think about the Kundalini energy because it has its negative impact. But I am going to disclose the reality, the truth which I have been experiencing in my life. I am the one of the example for you who is going to share each and every details about the Kundalini energy. When I was going through in the dark night of the soul of my spiritual life, and after that the Kundalini energy, that was the time when I was exploring each and every single bit of my life to understand this process of spirituality. The spiritual process itself is known as a metamorphosis process, because when our life starts from a cocoon to butterfly, it's not an easy journey. It takes time, it takes months, and you can say also years to understand this process. Once you accept this process and embrace and accept in a very beautiful way this whole energy itself, what we call the Shakti, that Shakti stands for the energy or the power, and this Shiva stands for consciousness. These both Shiva and Shakti, it's not any deity, rather this is known as the power of consciousness. And this power of consciousness is only feasible when it starts from the root chakra to crown chakra, and then they merge together in the crown chakra in the upward and downward direction. This beautiful cyclical process itself gives you a different experience, or what you can say, very unique experience in each and everybody's life. If you are going through this such a wonderful Kundalini awakening process, then there is no such kind of danger in your life. Why? First of all, this Shakti energy is never ever give you negative impact until unless you are not accepting the truth, the reality, when you are going through this process of transformation. Because once you accept it, this energy can divert in a very right way or right method. Because why I'm saying so, when you are in that process, all the signs and symptoms from the universe can help you in such a beautiful manner. There is no need of any physical guru. We need a physical guru because we feel that we are not capable of doing or handling the situation, and we are always hoping for the best in the context of a guru, that guru can heal us, guru can guide us. But you should understand that each and everybody in your life is a guru. So instead of sticking with particular physical guru, rather follow any kind of methods, try to understand it and respect those people, those videos, those information from your heart, and go ahead. Don't stop in one particular circumstances just to understand one thing. Start to read lots of books, listen various videos to enhance your capability, power. For an example of whether it is philosophical understanding, psychological understanding, ethical understanding, scientific perspective, or theology or religious aspect, no matter what kind of aspect you are looking for, but go into the deep down and try to understand why this thing is coming, why not this thing is showing in that direction. Start to ask questions as much as possible until unless you are not satisfied, and once you satisfied, and then step ahead for further question. So that is the minimal method if you are going any form of process of transformation. Second, most of the people, they have claimed that Kundalini energy creates loss of syndrome, anxiety, depression, mental illness, because they don't know how to divert the energy in a proper direction. They are so much lazy that they don't want to change their food pattern, sleep pattern, though the sleep pattern is really different during that time, because most of the people during the Kundalini energy, they generally get up around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, particularly from 3 to 6, 7, they have to get up, and that is like without any alarm you can get up easily, because that is the universal call for you to get up and to start your spiritual practices to heal as much as possible. So you have to change your thought pattern, and for that you have to read, you have to listen to different videos related to the spirituality and different aspects to understand your depth of knowledge towards spirituality. And third point is that start to do pranayam, yogas, mudras. These are like initial step, and there is no need to follow, because once you are in that process, everything goes very spontaneously and automatically, and you can feel that your whole body is like flexible. There is no need to be follow any kind of particular yogic practices. Everything is guided by the universe. You just go with the flow and accept that flow, and that's it. That's the simple method. There is no need to take any precaution or anything, because everything is channeled, everything is guided or supported by the universe. Just trust and believe on it and go for that. And fourth thing is that once you are in that process, try to be very patient and tolerance, because most of the time when your emotional level, your mental level and your physical level try to be come out the traumas, your weakness in a very surface level, you will see a different person within you, and that is pretty normal. Just cool down to yourself and try to handle it in a very smooth way. And rest thing is that eat as much as possible the vegetables and dry fruits, and your water intake should be much I think in a very smoother way. At the same time, try to drink as much as water with the other form of liquid like juices, and if possible try to take light foods. Don't take heavy foods, because that is the time where your whole DNA is going to change, and you will also experience all the 7 chakras activation, opening, and all the signs and symptoms. What I'm going to also share all this information in my upcoming videos. And for knowing this information, please stay tuned in this channel, so that you can get the all information in a very authentic and very practical manner. Now I'm coming to the point that why most of the people, they have claimed that Kundalini Awakening is very dangerous. At the same time they have claimed that it is a Kundalini syndrome. But for me, I don't think that it is like that. For me, this Kundalini Awakening journey is a wonderful process, wonderful journey. It's a beautiful and very unique journey. Accept it and go with the flow, and you can understand that how this beautiful journey can give you very mystical power, at the same time mystical experience. The core idea of this process, if I try to sum up in one line, that is trust and believe what is going to happen. It's going to happen for the greater well-being. And don't be very greedy during this process, and don't think that you are different from others. Don't show off your spiritual ego, because if you are in the ego, then this process will be more difficult for you, because this is the process of power of consciousness. This process itself is the union of your feminine and masculine energy, and once these two energy merge together into one form, it's just like the two sides of the same coin. Then you will feel that you are a different, but that difference should not be obsessed. That difference should not be manipulated by your ego. If it is going to manipulate by your ego, then you are not different from others. So this process is always talking about how we can expand and understand the depth of the consciousness in a very diverse way. For understanding this spectrum, you have to be very calm, humble, and down to earth and grounded as well, because it's the energy. It's always talking about the groundedness. Once you are grounded, the whole power of consciousness, what we call the Shiv Shakti consciousness, can be feasible. So I hope today's message is more helpful to those people who are going through this Kundalini journey, and for them I just want to say it is not a dangerous at all, neither it is a myth, rather it is the reality, and it is possible on this earth. Because in this 3D level, though we can connect it with the 5D or 7D dimension of the energy through our consciousness, but still it is feasible. So there is no side effect until unless you are not practicing any spiritual practices. Otherwise it can give you a negative impact because of your laziness, because of your stubbornness. So I hope today's message can resonate to all of you. If it is going to resonate, please like, share and subscribe. Stay happy and blessed. Bye bye.